The happiest day of Kael's life was only 3 days before everything was taken from him. Long before kingdoms marched to war and legends were born, the northern valley of Ashmoor was one of the few places untouched by bloodshed. Surrounded by endless forests, towering mountains, and icy rivers, the village lived a simple life, where hunters disappeared into the woods before sunrise, blacksmiths forged steel from dawn until dusk, farmers worked the fields season after season, and children believed the outside world was nothing more than stories invented by travelers. Among them lived Kael, a young man who had never seen a battlefield. Unlike most young warriors, Kael had no interest in becoming famous. His mornings began before sunrise, hunting through the mountains beside his father, repairing fences with the villagers, carrying supplies for the blacksmith, and returning home every evening, just in time to share dinner with his family. His mother often complained that he spent more time following animal tracks than talking to people, while his younger sister insisted that one day he would wander so far into the forest that even the stars wouldn't help him find his way back. Kael only laughed, promising that no matter how far he traveled, Ashmoor would always be his home. Everyone in the village knew him. The old hunters trusted his instincts because he could read the forest better than anyone his age. Merchants often asked him to guide their wagons through dangerous mountain paths, knowing he never lost his way. Even the village children followed him into the woods, because Kael somehow always discovered hidden waterfalls, forgotten caves, abandoned watchtowers, and ancient stone ruins that nobody else had ever noticed. To them, every journey with Kael felt like a new adventure. Although Ashmoor was peaceful, life was never easy. Winters were harsh, food was earned through hard work, and every family depended on one another to survive. When a roof collapsed after heavy snow, Kael was among the first to help rebuild it. Every evening, after the day's work was done, the villagers gathered around great bonfires in the center of Ashmoor. Musicians played old songs.
On this holy ground.
Children laughed through the streets, and elders told stories about forgotten kingdoms beyond the northern mountains. Most people treated those stories as nothing more than legends. But Kael listened to every word. He dreamed of seeing those distant lands with his own eyes one day. Only one person never smiled whenever Kael spoke about the future: his father.
Father, please.
Every time Kael mentioned crossing the northern mountains, his father's expression quietly changed and say only one sentence: "Some roads should remain forgotten." Kael never understood why those words carried so much weight. He believed his father was simply an old hunter who feared the unknown. Whenever Kael asked what existed beyond the mountains, his father always changed the subject, as if he were hiding memories he never wanted anyone to uncover. What Kael didn't know was that his father had crossed those mountains once before, and what he had seen there had haunted him ever since. Far beyond Ashmoor, entire kingdoms had already fallen. Villages burned through the night. Families fled across frozen rivers carrying nothing but hope. A ruthless warlord was uniting clan after clan beneath a single banner, leaving only ashes behind those who refused to kneel. No messenger had reached Ashmoor. No warning had arrived. The mountains had protected the valley for generations, but they could not keep war away forever. And while the people of Ashmoor celebrated another peaceful harvest, believing tomorrow would be no different from yesterday, thousands of soldiers were already marching toward the valley. Without knowing it, Kael was living the final days of the only life he had ever known.